Welcome to my tarot card reading for May 2016, Scorpio. And this is Manu Tarot. Scorpio, let's start immediately with your reading without reminding you that this is a general reading. Okay? This is a general reading where you're going to be given warnings and advice for May 2016. And I repeat myself, warnings and advice. So you can avoid any problem or be prepared for any situation that you might face during May 2016. Okay, we have here karma, we have the outcast and issue. Notice that issue is walking towards the outcast, and issue is the one that closes and opens the doors, the one that removes obstacles. So it's upside down. So it's letting us know that there's going to be a little bit of an obstacle that you have to overcome during this month. And it's walking towards the outcast. Notice that the outcast, there is a chicken, a rooster, or whatever you want to call it, that is technically pecking the heel of the man. So it's like telling him, warning, warning, warning. Okay? There's turbulence ahead. Fasten your seatbelts. Or don't do it. Or be careful. Because it's letting us know that whatever you do or you did, this is something that you did, whatever you did in the past, even 30 seconds ago, is going to have results that are going to affect you quite rapidly. And you're going to start seeing the results during this month. Okay? And they're like warning you, they're letting you know ahead of time that you're going to see results. So whatever you did on the first week of May, you're going to start seeing it soon. Whatever you did on April, March, February, January, or last year, this is going to be the time of seeing the results of those actions. And if you haven't decided, if you are deciding on doing something, you have to then wait the repercussions of your actions, because this month is all about I'm going to use the word reckoning, repercussion, and seeing the results. Okay? And they're warning you. Okay, they're telling you to be careful what you're going to be doing during this month. Nothing you can do about what you did in the past, but you can still have control of what you're going to do during this month. Okay, we have here Neptune, Cancer, the Four of Cups, Saturn, Taurus, Seven of Pentacles. So we have here house number 2, Taurus, Saturn. So this is a time to be very practical with your money, very practical with your expenses, practical with your debt. This is about income. This is about austerity as well. This is about holding you back. It's about controlling your expenses. So they're letting you know. So in other words, avoid big expenses. Okay? Avoid that kind of stuff, because the tarot cards are what they're sounding like is that money is going to be in the front burner for you. Okay, we have the Nine of Staff, the Eight of Swords, and St. George, the Knight of Swords. And notice that the Eight of Swords has a man that is chained, and he lost his freedom technically. He is chained. He cannot move freely. So this is about a situation that brings attachment. There are strings attached to it. The best way I can say it. So whatever decision that you make, be 100% sure what you're going to do, because this is going to affect you financially and economically speaking. Okay? I'm not saying this is bad or this is good. It all depends. You have to see and read between the lines. For example, if you're having a baby, obviously it requires adjustments, financial and economic adjustments. You have to cut back expenses. Okay? If you're getting married, the same thing. Okay? You just have to read between the lines. But the main topic here is cutbacks, financial adjustments of decisions that you have taken. It could be good or bad decisions. That doesn't matter. The thing is, that's what you have to do. I'm not saying that getting married is bad. If that's how you see it, that's up to you. Okay? What I'm talking about is that you make a decision, and that decision is going to have an impact in your financial life. It could be a good decision, it could be a bad decision. It doesn't matter. It's going to have an impact in your finances. Okay? And that's the common denominator. And I'm giving you examples so you can see how it applies. Okay? It could be that you decide to sign a contract and they're letting you know this is going to attach you to something. This has strings. It's going to restrict you. And you need to do cutbacks. Okay? So the advice here is, before you do something, make sure that you are aware of the impact that this has, because there's going to be big financial adjustments from your side. You have to do sacrifices. You have to probably stop doing something. You probably have to cut the cell phone. You probably have to cut, I don't know. You will know. That's what the tarot cards are talking about here. We have here the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Staff, and the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords, we could see it as contracts, livra, contracts. But we can also see it as being chained to something, Eight of Swords. Saturn, restriction. So there's something here that is going to restrict your freedom, your liberty, something that is going to attach you to something. There are strings attached someplace that are going to restrict your freedom. They're going to restrict your financial freedom. And that's what the tarot cards are talking about. Okay, I gave the example of a marriage, of a baby, but it could be that you lose your job. It could be a laid off, you're fired. It could be that there are cutbacks on hours. So what they're saying is you need to start saving money. Okay? Start saving money. You will need it. Okay? And if you took a decision many years ago, or many months ago, or weeks ago, or days ago, this decision is going to come back haunting you, if you want to use that word, showing you that you need to make cutbacks. It's going to affect you financially and economically. Okay? I hope that you get the common denominator here of the tarot card reading. But that's the common denominator. Okay? And My best advice, look for an accountant or a financial advisor, because this sounds like there's going to be some financial stagnation here and you need someone else help and intervention at the same time. Okay, and that's technically what I have for you, my dear Scorpio, for May 2016. If you need divine intervention, you can use the Child of Atocha, the divine Child of Atocha. You can use Saint Anthony of Padua, Saint Peter. You can use Saint George, Saint Norbert, and let me see what else. Yeah, and that will be all. Until the next one.